Welcome. So I just built this sick mono blue deck. Oh, Lancer 0410. This guy's top of the charts, man. Look at that. 8 trophies, leaderboard, top of the leaderboard. Our deck's pretty sweet. It's mono blue splashing a really small amount of black. Hence the city brasses and stuff. And it's like almost a mill deck. Like I can self-mill and then win with Thassa. I can mill them. And I can just control it out otherwise. Happy to just scry here. I like both of these cards. Put a card on. Oh, I have to choose one to put on top. Yeesh. Definitely want a Jace, not Cyclonic Rift. Did not read that. I thought it was Scry too, but you put one on top and the rest on the bottom. Bummer. Definitely want a Jace. It's okay. Swing one. Haven't actually played with Thassa's Oracle. I played against it a bit, but it's usually in a combo deck where you just lose as soon as they cast it. But like, it's a 2-mana 1/3 that has a Scry ability. It's fine. So just bounce there. It's like it's pretty similar to just like brainstorming, finding like a lightning bolt or something. Pro green, yuck. Pro blue, sorry. Brutal. So I'm going to copy the Blade Splicer. Could copy the sword and swing there, but I kind of like having a something that blocks, that's white and colorless, that blocks this sword, so that they can't just connect with me. Whoosh. So I can't Cyclonic Rift a creature because it's pro, but I can at least Cyclonic Rift a sword. Cast which sword? I suppose it doesn't really matter. The blue sword's better versus me generally, so make it a bit harder for them. So City Brass goes on the stack. It's an interesting little one. Mana Confluence and City Brass. A lot of people think that City Brass is strictly worse than Mana Confluence because this City Brass deals damage every time it gets tapped. So if someone Pestimites it, they do damage. But the big difference is that City Brass goes on the stack and Confluence doesn't. You pay a life. It's really relevant in a lot of combo decks where you can get the mana before you take the damage. So if you're on 1 life, you can like cast an instant speed spell that wins you the game and then take the damage. You wouldn't take the damage, obviously. I'm going to Bribery now. See their deck. So they're playing Jeskai, but it's not that control-y. It's actually kind of aggro. Goblin Rabblemaster, Avalanche Riders, Karizev. This deck's kind of confused, if I'm going to be very honest. They've got a sword, which is pretty strong. So there's definitely something to be said for taking Phyrexian Revoker and just naming it. Charming Prince is also kind of cool. I could like Charming Prince the Blade Splicer, although I can't recopy a Blade Splicer again, so maybe that's not good. Thassa's Deep Dwelling, what is that? Summon Division Business in 5, which it won't be. The beginning of your step, exile up to 1 target creature you control. Send that card to the battlefield. Tap a creature. Do they have any way of getting their creatures back? Charming Prince can only hit their own thing. Target creature you own. No, Charming Prince can hit their own thing. It's interesting. Could just be Avalanche Riders. take them off some mana. Here, Blade holds the other alternative, and I just like get a lot of damage out there. Here, Blade hold does a lot of damage. This is a tough one. Dude, I swear to God, if they rip Charming Prince, I'll be so mad. Let's just ask the question. It's the quickest clock. It's very high risk, like, you know, the safe option is to get like Avalanche Riders and just hit a land and let it sack. Just play some dumb ETB creature. Because I get blown out by Charming Prince. But, I mean, this is... I haven't done the maths, but this is probably lethal. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. I can play blockers and stuff, but I'm presenting lethal, so... Dude, Master of Waves is so sick in this mono blue deck, eh? I'll keep my black sources. I think I'm playing Darkslick Shores, Prismatic Vista, the 2 ping lands, and a basic swamp, and that's it, and the rest is islands. So, I'm not complaining, but definitely hit my black. But it is mono blue. It's literally just Ashiok and Scarab God. Probably equipped a sword. Yeah. I think swing out here is still pretty good. Start with Ashiok. Uptick on them. Hit Sophie. Man, they're playing 3 swords. That's way too many. Like, it's kind of funky and cool and fun, but don't play 3 swords. It's too many. Unless you're playing a Stoneforge package, don't do it. So I'm playing Master before combat because I want to make sure it resolves before I swing out. Because I want to swing out. But if they crack back with the sword, they can actually just race me. I've got to do this properly, right? So I want the creatures to appear and then the battle cry to happen. And yeah, they can just block and kill my hero, their hero. But I'm getting in for a lot. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, okay, take them to 1. So it's a lot. Is they can pro. Yeah, they can play sword equip, swing for 6. And I would mill. They'd make a 2/2. They should probably do that just for the info. But obviously I crack back for lethal. Yeah, this is the deck, man. It's pretty cool. Got like Gifted Etherborn, post sideboard for burn. Crypt Breaker is really good versus control. Gunty's decent as well versus like control on mid range. I got a little mill package, like self mill and mill them package with the Ashiok, Thought Scour, and the Thassa's Oracle. Seems okay. It's got Essence Scatter and Negate. Shelly's good, man. I wish I had a Shelly. Yeah, this guy's the top seed out of like 3,000 players, right? Mind you, it's not that crazy because he's going to be on, isn't he? The best player is just going to be playing back to back. Should just play Thing. Same logic. I want to play a threat before I start trying to control the board. It's annoying because they can play Scary turn 3, but whatever. It is what it is, you know. Just go to just check out this game log. Put a card on the bottom and a card on the top. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, visions. So now we're actually like getting some value going into the late game. But we have to scatter that. It's not that good a spell, to be honest. I mean, I didn't pick it last time, but it's good versus me. It's just slow. Land. Nick. I think I just keep up negate. They can swing Charming Prince, to be honest, and if I block, they can spellbind me. They might as well like swing, make me block, and well, I'll put my mind up block, and then see what I do after that. And I'm gonna negate this. Treasure map's really good, and as long as they're not playing like a scary turn 4, it's fine. You know, like they can't play Jace on my sculptor now. Yeah, I mean Sophie's still very good, obviously, but there's no Jace on my sculptor. Spellsky's really good, actually. I don't know how I'm going to beat this Spellsky. Because if they equip to Charming Prince, I can't rift it. I might actually have to copy Spellsky blue. Because it's got a blue ability. Or is it colorless? So I want to play this because I don't want to just lose to sword. Make a Charming Prince. Let's get some lands. That can bottom and that can top. I can also just like flip Thing in the Ice, right? I can just play Cyclonic Rift, get it spell scattered, and flip Thing in the Ice, you know? So if I made Spellskite there, and I try to block, I can chump, I guess, for a turn. But it's a 4/4 anyway, so I'd rather just like have the scry. Gonna pass. So visions next turn. Yep. Dude, they can cast just treasure map off the top. It's pretty good. And pirate spellbomb, they can just keep cycling. So I'm gonna rift the Sophie. And then I'm gonna try to obviously resolve the Thing in the Ice next turn. Like, it doesn't matter if this... I mean, it does matter because they get to connect. Okay, bouncing that, sure. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, anyway, I get to Cyclonic Rift... sorry, I get to flip Thing in the Ice here, which is pretty decent. Unless they've got a kill spell, but if they've got a kill spell for Thing, then they've got a kill spell for Thing. Okay. Thanks for the information. Yeah, come to mama. It's a big sweep, big turn. Dude. Jeez. Put these on top. Let's get in for 7. Hope they don't have a hasty creature that they can equip to Sophie. Which is probably lethal, right? But you know, working arrow might just get there. This thing doesn't have a defender, by the way, so it can actually just attack. Hopefully between Jace and Repeal/Fencer, we can make something happen. Thinking. Really just can't take a swing. Kind of just want to bounce both creatures. Just want some lands here. I'm going to slight to hit the lands. Put it, cut into your hand. Yes, this one. Land. So swings, and then if they try to block, I bounce the sword. And then they lose their creature. Yep. That's probably game. So now their sword is in their hand. It's like super awkward for them. I don't know how this goes the best. Why would you play 3 swords? Their deck would seem pretty messy. I mean, I could just lose to, I don't know, like something. I could still lose, but I don't think so. The deck seems weird. And just showing me the hero. But yeah, this is a good spot because the sword's the scary thing. And because the sword's the scary thing, them just having a creature out full stop is good. Okay. So if I remove the Revelark, is it when it leaves play? That's pretty good. If I remove the Revelark, they get back, like, Emery, they just get back 2 jump blockers. I think I just do it. Return this creature to your hand. Trigger resolves. That resolves. Your triggers resolve. Well, I think we've done it, guys. Beat the top tier player. Tier 1. Pretty happy with that. The deck seems, yeah, off though. Okay. So, bounce 3 creatures. Bounce, bounce. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast a random Ashiok. Exile them. What do we hit? Land. Revoker. Dude, we could almost mill them. GG. Wow, that was nice, man. Dude, this deck's sweet. Let's check it out before the next game starts. So yeah, I've got this Nightveil Spectre, but I mean, I can cast that on mono blue. Scarab God's really good, pretty easy to cast on black, and Ashiok's just an absolute killer in this format, so I think it's worth playing that, especially in the black. I've got Essence Scatter, Negate, Mana Leak. Counterspells are quite good in this format, so pretty happy with that. And then I've just got some big things. You know, like Teferi doesn't really close games. I think it's going to be a bit lackluster, but I really like Bribery. Got Waste to Leverage, Card Advantage. Cyclonic Rift's like a massive blowout spell. So yeah, there's a lot of good things going for the deck. Really looking forward to it. And what a good start as well, playing that top tier player. I wonder if this guy's ranked. No, not really. It's a pretty good start. Darkslick Shores, Visions. Untap, keep up Essence Scatter. Yeah, Bounce is really good in this format. There's a lot of random tokens. There's a lot of like Bribery, Sour Temptation sort of effects. So there's a lot of ways you can like yeah, the Rifts are good, man. You can get your own creatures back, and you can like destroy tokens permanently. And like, because there's such a high power level, there's a lot of tap out spells that are really good. Oh, that's so good. So good here. Did they mull? They mulled at 6. Yeah, Read the Bones is really good there. Nova Spectre is good. I think I'll just play Nova Spectre. Just ask her through. I mean, I might have a bolt, but whatever. We can just spell her next turn. Neg 2, neg 1. Okay. Well, they're not yet getting value off their Lily, so I think it's fine. Spectre's sort of at parity with the Lily. Yes, their Lily goes up and can go down in the future, but you know, the Nival's always is a scary threat. Like, I just need to bounce the Lily for one turn kind of thing. And okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably draw 3. Like, this deck's got a lot of like big heavy spells, but it's also got a lot of like cheaper ways to get like a bit of tempo back with like Cyclonic Rift and stuff and Venser. Because Venser's not that cheap. Okay. So we didn't hit on a land drop. So I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna slight. I'm gonna take the islands. I'm gonna play islands, 4 mana. Like, I'm not that scared of the Thunderbreaker agent. There's not much point just playing a chase out if it's just gonna get swung. I could just play my own. Or I could just rift and keep up leak. I think I'll do that. Just take it, do that. Keep up counterspell. Do have to deal with this Lily at some point. Venser can bounce it if it gets too out of hand, but yeah, I do have to deal with it at some point. Proxy. Does it do anything? Don't think it does anything. I'm gonna leak that. Keep that card advantage. As I said, the Nightmare Spectre is gonna do something at some point. I can each draw, play land. And I think I want to play Venser, keep up Spell Pierce / Essence Scatter. Bounce this Lily before it can neg 7. Make it reset. So I'm not venturing the Regent. I'm actually going to venture the Lily. I just want to keep up Spell Pierce just in case they had something crazy there. So bounce that. Doomblade, sure. Don't care. Don't care about that. This is a good spot to be in. Now we just get to play threats. Sweltering Sun's Mountain, Murderous Rider. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is going to be a big muster of ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2-1s. So just present lethal next turn. Well, not next turn, but yeah. Next turn I will present lethal for the following turn. It's a lot of damage. It can be interacted with, but yeah, it's pretty good. With Spell Pierce backup. Yeah, stick's sweet, man. You gotta be careful. I played a mono blue deck because I just kept getting past sweet blue cards. This is in Vintage Cube, and my only actual win con was like, I had a Jace, but I don't really count Jace as a win con. You gotta be pretty far ahead. My only win con was Ulamog, and they just had a Caracas, and I could never beat it. I mean, you can exile the Caracas, but I was the destroy one. Well, I milled myself out in any case. Notice how they killed the Ashiok? I completely agree with their decision. But yeah, notice how they killed the Ashiok? So let's go Master and just present some threat. Like I could Jace and stuff first, sure, but kind of just want to present a threat. Put back Oracle land. I'm gonna keep up Repeal and Spell Pierce. Like what are they gonna do? Kill Master, I suppose, but yeah, actually that was pretty bad. Huh. That was really bad. All my guys die. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Although I guess Night Veil Spectre is still around now. Yep, I definitely should have brainstormed and found Scarab God. Destroy creature. Let's do this. Repeal. Repeal our own creature. We lose a bit of tempo, but we get card advantage. That's what I like about Repeal. You can get tempo by bouncing there, like tokens, the big things or whatever. But you can also get card advantage by bouncing your own stuff in response to a spot removal. Kind of just want to see what's in their deck. Glory Bringer. They're playing a lot of removal. This is one of the problems with the red-black decks. Roast, Languish, Incinerate, Downfall, Anger, Char / Go for the Throat, Chandra. This is their last threat. It's this and Chandra. So, yeah. Do this one. Still keeping up Spell Pierce. Let's brainstorm. We got a Thasses. I don't think we can really mill ourselves too easily. Back those two. Float land. Cool. Lily's been a bit of a thorn, but so is the Night Vale Spectre for them. They have to just keep upticking on it. But yeah, they've got heaps of removal, so I'm not like that hopeful to stick a threat. I probably will just end up milling them, to be honest with you. Mill them. Could have just milled myself actually, that would have been way better. Brainstorm, put 2 bad things on top and then mill myself. And like do it while triggering this thing in the ice. So they could anger, just get rid of the Night Vale Spectre. Then what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just keep it. I think we might even just Thouses win here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is this just lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How does this work? Okay, so this just wins the game. So the win the game trigger is just on the stack there, so they can't even interact with it. Yeah, this deck's sick, man. So they're playing red, black, destroy target creature. Can't see. Dude, Grapecrawler's probably so sick against them. Not a joke. I think Grapecrawler's good. I think Bribery's good just to take the threats out of their deck. Like for literally no other reason. I think Teferi's good. Stops their instant speed removal so I can like swing once with it. Sour's probably really bad. And that's probably bad. And we're going up on blacks and down on blues, so we're at a swamp. Yeah, they just really struggle with the Planeswalkers because they got so much removal. Like they got whatever spot removal for the Planeswalkers, but the best way to deal with Planeswalkers is to have creatures. Glorybringer is good. It's a hasty creature. I think I probably don't have enough zombies for this guy. I was being a bit silly. Let's go pest him up. Yeah, they just got so much spot removal. I think Master and Sour is not going to be good. Oh, that's pro red. Yeah. It's only 2 lands, but we've got a... It's not, I'm not going to call Thoughts a cantrip. It's a bit of a trap. It's not a cantrip. But it does... cycle. Could hit them, only because I got an Ashiok, maybe it's good. Yeah, I'd normally just always hit myself because I got Thasses, but when I got an Ashiok, I suppose I can hit them. Dude, Ashiok's a sick magic card. Like, even here it's good, right? Did they mull again? No. Oops, do not concede. So I might just repeal end a turn. And then untap an Ashiok. Yep. Sweet. Like, I could just play Ashiok into this scrap heap. That's why it's so good, because it's on 5 already. But, yeah, I'd rather just get way ahead of it. Sure. You got remove those. I'm gonna play Pestamite and then untap and thing. I sort of lose the value out of the Pestamite, but it's a 2-mana 2/1 flyer. And if they have spot removal for thing here, it starts getting a little bit dicey, and I probably want to trade with Scrap Heap. Who knows? I'll probably just spot remove the Pestamite. It's a scary looking card. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So they've got a lot of spot removal. Okay, yeah, they got a lot of spot removal. It's all spot removal. Just get him with Teferi. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they can cast a sorcery. So if this resolves, they can't like kill it in response, and we just get this scrap heap. I mean, the scrap heap can come back and stuff, but I think it's pretty brutal. They lose their tempo, they lose their like aggro, and they've got to find another creature that goes to the bin before they can get value out of the scrap heap again. They can always bolt this guy with post main, but you know, at least I guarantee kill that guy. And I still 2-for-1 him. Okay. Alright, let's hope that last card in hand isn't Glorybringer, because I want a Glorybringer here. Dude, how good is Glorybringer right now? Attack Lily, Last Hope, and Exert. That's huge. That is brutal. Just crush their board. And we keep a random 4/4 flyer now. Glorybringer is so good, man. Such high impact on the board straight away. Can like turn corners, and it can turn corners in a really cool, unique way where you start pressuring them out of nowhere, and you're like, oh man, you know. Yeah, I just want to hit lands. Spell Piercing's fine. I could play Scarab there, definitely an argument for it. But as I said, they've got heaps of removal. He's indestructible, sort of, but yeah. It's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna Spell Pierce it. Then I'm gonna bounce it. Or just Mana Lake. Yuck. This is kind of annoying. This ship's annoying me. Swing 6? I think I have to load the board up here. Still thinking. Sinkhole, that's fine. As long as they're not swinging us with ship, that's like the only way we lose, I think. Maybe just run it back. Because like this bounces artifact, so I can bounce artifact, play Night Veil Spectre, but then they just recast and kill the Night Veil Spectre with ETB. It's like what I'm really trying to stop them doing is play something that can crew. But I can survive if I play Scarab God. I don't get blown out by the bolt effect of the Sky Council, and then I can like present a big threat, and then maybe bounce, ruin their tempo, and lethal. Like I can take one swing. There you go. 2-0. This is Trophy Town. Oh, instant. This deck's sick, man. Let's keep. We haven't 7 mana rifted, but 7 mana rift is really good. It's like when you're like digging for answers and stuff, and you're like, what gets me out of this? 7 mana rift's like one of those cards. I really like that about it. You're like, oh man, I don't know what's in my deck that can like get me out of this position. It's not like it's not busted or anything. It's just it's nice to play with cards like that. And the 2 mana bounce is like fine. It's particularly, it's not good, but in this format, it's like a bit better than you think. And the versatility, that's quite strong. This one I think is only you don't control, yeah. So I get to keep up negate here, and I get to entertain repeal the Terramander. Which I want to do because my hand's full of Planeswalkers, so I just want to like trip them up a little bit, you know. That's how I describe it. Just trip them up a bit. You know, force out a counterspell or yeah, something. Sure. Why am I on 17? Did I miss something? It's only twice. Electrolyze. Bummer. If it was just like a lightning strike, obviously we're just ahead on cards there. Electrolyze annoying. Don't want to just play Jason to counterspell here. Just take mana leak for show. Keep up leak and negate. And we can even entertain rift. That sounds terrible, I know. But it might beat out a counterspell. And if it means we can untap and Jace. See how the brass goes in the stack. Yes. No lands. Interesting. Probably don't want this random thing. Probably don't want that. It's definitely open for lands. So like here, sure, it's the same thing. They can bulk adjacent stuff, but we've already got our brainstorm out of it, so it's, you know, we're slightly ahead. Definitely worth bolting the Jays. I mean, you know, we're not ahead generally if they have that. But okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's just brainstorm. Oh, and drop. So I got 4 mana. I don't know. I think I just keep up Leak, to be honest. Just trust in the Jace. Yes, the Germander will kill the Jace soon, but not this turn, not next turn, especially if I'm keeping up League. I've even got Pierce. If you can untap with Jace, you've won. That's the vintage rule. No, we're not playing vintage, but I think we've probably got this because we untapped. You know, and you can just feel it. You know, it's not like blanket rules, but you can just like feel it. I don't really see how they're gonna get out of this. So again, like bouncing a 1 mana spell seems kind of bad, but now like they don't have any other spells, they don't have any other damage, so like it's just such a headache for them. So like I have to recast the Pteramander, wait a turn of it getting like. Wait a turn of it getting like summoning sickness off, and then finally swing Jace. By that time I could just uptick the Jace, you know. Guys, this is for the finals. What are they playing? Blue, red, like almost aggro. I think we just run it back. Got a pretty good matchup, I think, because we're playing a lot of card advantage spells. Just hope we don't get aggroed. Yeah, like we untap Brainstorm Jace, and then same again, we get to keep up a Leak and play a threat. Then they play the Pteramander. Then we get another Brainstorm with Jace. And my hand's just like perfect at that point. Well, I reckon this is going to be Trophy Town. I'm feeling pretty confident. I started streaming. I didn't show you the stream. It's kind of boring, to be honest. I just picked blue cards and then Ashiok. I think my pick 1, pack 1 was... what was pack 1, pick 1? Mana Leak. Is Mana Leak Sleight of Hand, Jace Mind Sculptor, Repeal, Negate, Rift, and I don't really remember the rest. And then Night Veil was in like the second pack and a wheeled. And I got Scarab got pack 1 and I got Ashiok pack 3. And I was picking up a few black spells in pack 1 and then I gave up on black. But I picked up Darkslick Shores and City of Brass. I picked up just random lands because I was like, oh yeah, blue lands, whatever. And then I already had a Scarab God, Night Veil, and then pack 3 Ashiok came and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just play black, splash black, it's worth it for Ashiok. Oh, come on. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You should be up here. It's a good one. Just hope we don't get aggroed. It's hard to tell with these blue-red decks how aggro they are. Pteramander's like pretty aggro. It's also not that good. But we'll get a decent opening. Turn 1 Visions, turn 2 League. It's definitely not foolproof. Things beat it. But, you know, it's a DC with curving. It's doing our thing. Dude, mono blue. Mono blue. We're really hoping they cast something there so we can leak and then untap Jace Beleren. But to be honest, holding up leak when they're not doing anything and we've got a Visions on the stack is perfectly fine. Is Fact or Fiction in this format? I think it is. It could be a Fact or Fiction here. Nope. Okay. Whatever. If they're not doing anything, we don't have to do anything. We're not a completely control reactive. Like that's another thing. Don't get too into the notion of like traditional control. We're not got a few counters, but not heavy control. I think I just want to play a threat here. I'll play whatever. I'm going to play Jace Mind Sculptor. They are keeping up 2 mana, including a blue, but I feel like they would have just fought over the Narset if they had it, so whatever, I just went for it. Sometimes it's worth the risk. Like worst case scenario, I guess mana leaked or something, and then I'm going to untap and Jace Bellerin, I'm still, you know, like I'm fine. Oh, okay, so that's why they didn't do it. Vents is so good, man. This is what I mean. I said this at the start, there's heaps of like steel spells, like, you know, even like zealous conscripts and briberies and just, it's just tons of stuff, man. This is another one, you know? Yeah, this is another one. There's heaps of it. That's why Vents is really, really good. It's already good, like bouncing tokens and stuff, and just the tempo, having creatures to pressure planeswalkers. Soft permission. Card's good. Yeah. Land. Well, got a visions, so it's a good start. No land? Come on, man. You gotta be joking. 4 mana, destroy, Jace the Mind Sculptor, draw, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Dude, I can't believe I didn't hit land there. Let's pitch this. Let's pitch this. Can't believe that. Dude, we Jace brainstormed and Ancestral Visioned. Just pass turn and Teferi in the end step. Teferi's decent, like it's just a flash threat, right? Flash threats are good. There's a lot of flash cards, like Flash Factor Fiction's a good card. But there's not that many flash threats. Teferi's a flash threat. It's good. And it's like a must answer. Right, if they've got the counterspell, they have to counterspell. Because then I just get to untap and cast all my spells without worrying about counters or anything else. And you can also just gotcha. Like I can gotcha this 1/1. Might not seem like much, but I think I will gotcha the 1/1. Or at least I'll attempt to gotcha it. Like this damage can get out of hand pretty quick. 3/1 flyer, random 1/1s that I don't really want to spot remove, and a Goblin Roadmaster which gets in there for cheap with mana up to back them. It can get out of hand, so I'm going to respect it. If they got, I can't get blown out by Lava Quill, basically. You know, they can bolt in the main phase, but if they've got it, they've got it. Time Warp, okay. Oh, once again, I'm kind of glad I did it. They have to now, like, in their Time Warp turn, spot remove the Teferi, otherwise the Roadmaster doesn't do anything. And you can see, like, Time Warp is actually an aggro card. It's not a control card. It's blue, but it's an aggressive card. You're trying to leverage the damage you've already got on board. Cha. Yeah, look, that's fine. So now they got 1 card in hand. There's 3 damage less, because we would have taken one from the Goblin, taken another one from the Goblin now, and Rabmaster would have been +1. So we would have been on 5, so pretty happy with the spot. As in, it's not a good spot. We're under a lot of pressure, but I'm going to steal Rabblemaster. I could steal the flyer, but it's a tapped flyer. So I probably want to block the Rabblemaster anyway if I don't. This way I get a dumb 1/1. I get to keep up Negate. And I'll probably trade with the Brazen Borrower. Will I? I might trade with the Brazen Borrower. I'm thinking about it. I can trade with Brazen Borrower, give them back Rabblemaster, but then they don't trigger and they don't swing Rabblemaster that turn. Like taking 4 going to bot range seems kind of iffy here. Fight with fire. Yeesh. Six mana. So 6 mana, a chump blocker. 2 life. 1 if we tap Confluence. Ashiok's not going to do it. Don't really know what we could draw. I'm going to slide because I don't think this hand does it. What did we lose to? What was it that we lost to? Was it just aggro? I mean, we died with cards in hand. Right, so if we died with cards in hand, then we got aggroed out. That's like the general, you know. You might not think you got aggroed out, but you either got aggroed out or you got tempoed out. I feel like we like did the best we could as far as playing around tempo. The Jafari play was pretty good. Spot removal for the double spot removal for the sour, like they had the Bone Crusher, which we had negate. Sour with negate backup seemed pretty good there. But they had 2, they had the Fight with Fire. They had Shaft for Teferi, and then Bone Crusher and Fight with Fire. They had quite a lot of removal. And they had 0 cards in hand when they won. I actually kind of like both of these. I don't mind going... I definitely want to get my 3rd land, and I don't mind playing a proactive 2-drop. But I can't have them both, because I have to fetch. So I'm going to bottom the thing. I would definitely play thing on turn 2, but I want to definitely hit also my 3rd land. And if I draw a thing there, I've got to fetch the 3rd land away. Let's keep up scatter. Actually, our key is going to be pretty strong. Yeah. Haven't had any troubles casting black spells this game, which has been good. Well, this whole series. Alright, what do we hit? Boris Signet land. Well, it's not great. I don't need to hit creatures. Actually, I can just keep going up. But hitting creatures gives you another option, you know. It can be like an element that they think about. They can be like, well, like I really need to kill it so that they can't neg3 Grabmaster here. Or like I can't play my Planeswalker because they could just neg3 Rabblemaster here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it adds like another element to it. So slight, trying to hit the land drops. Yep, that's a land drop. Plays a land drop, upticks. Once again, I'm pretty tempted to play Jace Bellerin. So we hit Brazen Borrow, Dissolve, Narset. Brazen Borrow is kind of annoying, it's not that good. Because I can't bounce. Yeah, definitely tempted to play Jace, but I mean, it's about trying to figure out what Char's fine. It's about trying to figure out what is like. Do you have enough pressure out to start sitting back? That's the real question. A lot of the time, people don't. They like play a threat and then they try to hold it. And Templar can do that, but control decks not necessarily. Sometimes you got to play a bit more pressure out. You know. But I think Ashiok's quite good in this format, and I think it is good enough. I'll just read this card before I insta-counter it. So they're escalating 1, does 3 damage to an opponent, and I discard all the cards in my hand and draw that many. well, it's just I would Mana Leak of Lightning Bolt there, so, well, not they can pay it, but you get what I mean. A Lightning Strike. That's why I didn't counter the chart, because I was like, well, it doesn't kill Ashiok. And this is pretty tilting for them, because I get to just go like plus here. Now Ashiok's still on 5, they haven't like really dealt with it. Bone Crusher Giant. It's Mass Manipulation. I'm happy to hit Mass Manipulation. I guess there's the same logic. I guess it's the same logic. I'll just keep up Venser. I don't love Venser's soft permission, it's not hard permission. I just want to keep up 4 mana, like a 4 mana remand all game, you know? But yeah, I'll Venser that. Yeah. Trophies. Feels good. Feels good. I thought I'd run out of chances when the Vintage Cube ended. It's nice to be back in Trophy Town. That was such a fun deck as well, man. Let's have another quick look at it. So 16 lands. Our mana base was perfectly fine. It's mono blue. We have to hit islands, so we're definitely not gonna play too many swamps. Visions, a couple of like hand manipulation spells. Spell Pierce is great. 3 counter spells: Scatter, Leak, Negate. A Thing in the Ice, which did flip in at one point. Cyclonic Rift was really good. I never 7'd it, but bouncing was always really relevant. The 2 mana bounce was really good. Bouncing like a Sword of Fire Eye, so the creature about to equip to a sword was good. We'll come back to Thassa. Val Spectre was just a good, solid, proactive threat. Ashiok, fantastic when we games. Jace, really good to like something proactive that I didn't care if it got countered. I actually drew Jace Bellerin quite a lot. And I was like happy to cast it instead of like tapping like oh, I don't want this Bribery to get countered. I'll just play like a Jace Bellerin, you know? And it's like annoying and niggling for them. Venser, fantastic. Was able to bounce like stolen creatures and tokens, and fantastical game, much like Cyclonic Rift. Sour's kind of lackluster. It just usually dies. Jace was fantastic. Master was pretty lackluster. I was a bit disappointed. This is the perfect deck for it. I played it in like good scenarios where I had a lot of blue against red decks and it was still bad. Metamorph's always good. Scarab God's always good. Teferi I liked. It did its thing. I think it would get trumped by like a lot of those mono green decks and stuff where they're just playing like quality spells that just impact the board. It doesn't impact the board much, but it's certainly worth it for 5. And playing something proactive is really good, so you know you can like untap and like resolve what you want to resolve. Bribery, just fantastic. The information, seeing their deck in a 40 card deck. Also, I think taking their best spell is really relevant, because you're casting Bribery once you're already pretty well in the mid to late game, and at that stage they want to find their best spell, and you like take it out of their deck. You know, even just playing Extract, you know, like extracting it out of their deck is good. Browse was okay. It was alright. It's no Mystic Confluence. Didn't love it. Repeal, same as Venser and Cyclonic Rift, really good. Really like the bouncing. And then yeah, Thassa's Oracle. So just play this mill effect, and it won me a game. And in another game, I think I was like, if I like mill out here, it's fine because I got Thassas. So I was like confident to like keep drawing and chasing and stuff. So yeah, the deck was really good. Thanks for watching, guys.